you don't feel panic yet, and that's the problem. Because the first hour of a collapse doesn't feel like danger. It feels like confusion wearing normal clothes. Lights flicker, phones half work. People are still talking about errands and dinner, and your brain keeps insisting that this is temporary, that someone is fixing it, that waiting is smart. But what's actually happening is that every system you rely on is slipping out of sync at the same time, and your instincts are about to betray you because they evolved for sudden threats, not silent failures. Right now, your body wants information, not safety. So you check your phone, refresh feeds, scan messages, and every second you do that, you are burning the only resource that matters in the first hour, which is time before behavior changes around you. The collapse doesn't start when things stop working. It starts when people realize they can't rely on rules anymore. And that realization spreads faster than fire. Your instincts tell you to move, to go, to drive, to gather, to rush toward answers. But movement without purpose is how people walk straight into danger in this window. Roads clog first, not later, because everyone has the same idea at the same time. And once traffic freezes, you've turned your vehicle into a metal box with limited exits and no flexibility. If you're already home, the smartest move is to stay exactly where you are for now, because familiarity beats supplies in the first hour, and every item you already know the location of is worth more than something you might grab in panic. If you're not home, your brain will push you to just get there. But the real question isn't distance, it's exposure, because crowds amplify fear, and fear collapses decision-making faster than darkness or cold.
The first hour is not about preparing for weeks. It's about not being pulled into the wrong flow of people. Most deaths after collapses trace back to a single mistake made early, following the crowd instead of the situation. When systems fail, humans revert to herd logic, and herd logic feels safe because you're not alone, but it leads to bottlenecks, violence, and sudden rule shifts that you can't predict or control. Right now, what actually matters is reducing your visibility and your dependence, not acquiring things. Turn off unnecessary lights when it's safe, conserve battery without obsessing over it, and stop broadcasting your situation. Because information doesn't just travel outward, it draws attention inward. People will start testing boundaries soon, not because they're evil, but because uncertainty removes social breaks, and the first people tested are the visible ones. You may feel an urge to check on others or to prove you're helpful, but in the first hour, exposure is risk, not virtue.
What you should be doing instead is orienting yourself without moving much, noting what still works and what doesn't, listening more than acting, and keeping your environment stable. Your brain hates stillness and uncertainty, so it will invent tasks, packing, reorganizing, stepping outside just to look. But every unnecessary action increases the chance you intersect with someone else's panic. The collapse isn't loud at first. It's quiet and awkward. And that quiet tricks people into thinking there's time to debate or optimize. But the first hour is about avoiding irreversible choices. Once you leave a safe place, once you commit to a direction, once you burn fuel or calories or social capital, you can't undo it. Instinct says secure supplies immediately, but scarcity isn't real yet. Perception of scarcity is. And perception is what makes people dangerous.
The biggest mistake you can make right now is assuming normal rules still apply, like help is coming, like authorities are coordinating, like infrastructure failures are isolated. Those assumptions delay adaptation, and delay is what gets people trapped when conditions harden. You don't need a plan for everything. You need to not make the one move that locks you into a losing position. Avoid major roads, avoid public gathering points, avoid arguments, avoid heroics, and above all, avoid explaining yourself to strangers, because explanations invite negotiation, and negotiation invites pressure. The first hour rewards quiet observation and punishes decisiveness without clarity.
Your goal is to emerge from this hour with options intact, not answers. People who survive aren't the ones who act fastest. They're the ones who act last, after the environment shows its hand. Right now, the environment is still deciding what kind of collapse this is, and if you force a decision before it does, you'll probably choose wrong. Breathe slowly. Keep your movements minimal. Keep your circle small. And remember that the danger isn't the darkness or the silence. It's the moment when everyone realizes the silence isn't ending. And you want to be somewhere unremarkable, flexible, and hard to notice when that moment arrives.